Yeah. Fly was flying on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a Bird Gang Nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man saw Jackson like Sean, Hunting like Randall. Season here, really time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in. What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast, man. So we are here, the second day of padded practices. I did take yesterday off. I apologize. I did a live with Darius Dalton, just kind of talking about the training camp so far. So if you did miss that, definitely go check it out. Definitely be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new. We are on the road to 3K. Would love for you guys to join that ride. So listen, guys, we're gonna go over some notes that I took. Just going through Twitter sphere, talking to some people I know that are there. So this is kind of what I've gotten so far. The most important thing I should say is the Eagles began their practices with the locks. If you guys watched the verses last night, I think they definitely deserved it. So yeah, the Eagles are out there playing to the locks right now, which is awesome. They activated Andrew Adams, the safety. They did waive Nate Meadors, the other safety. Davion Taylor is still out. It's a week-to-week injury, calf injury. We have a couple people just on rest days. Obviously, I know I'm probably going to have to repeat this a couple times. That's fine. Jason Kelsey's off. Darius Slay is off. Zach Ertz is off. And Lane Johnson is off. Zach McPherson is taking over with Slay out. And then you got Sirianni wearing a McNabb shirt. So for those who care, that is the shirt of the day. Alex Singleton was at practice, not practicing, but he is at practice. So that's a good sign. Obviously, he's on the COVID list. So that's a big deal that he's able to be with the team. This is the first time he was able to be with the team since being on the COVID list. So all signs point to him being back soon. I'm sure a lot of people are excited for that. Ryan Kerrigan did take yesterday off with an injury. Today he is back, but he is still nursing that wrist injury. I saw conflicting reports. I'm going to keep looking, but I saw that he had it wrapped up. I saw others saying that he didn't have it wrapped up. So maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. We'll figure it out, I guess. We'll all figure it out together. Rager, this is just kind of a side note, has nothing really to do with on the field, but Rager did say he was happy that his coaches held him accountable for failing that test. Obviously, we know there was more to the story, him losing a friend, God bless, all of them in that situation. But he did say he was happy that the coaching staff held him available, which is good. I like that. I mean, accountable, not available. They held him accountable. He likes it. I like it. Obviously, the team is, backing him 100%. And this is probably the most important thing to me. I am so excited because, guys, we are 8 days until preseason football. 8 days until the Philadelphia Eagles of some sort take the field. And that is probably the most exciting part of my day to report that. So I'm excited for that. And then what else we got? John Hightower. We'll say the good part first. Jalen Hurts has gotten better every day, and that's from everybody that I've spoken to, everybody on Twitter. Everybody that's been at the practices has said that he's looked like he's gotten better every day, and that's good to hear. Maybe people are starting to change their tune on what they think that Jalen Hurts can be. So that's where I'm at with Jalen Hurts. Now, I said I had to say the positive. We got to say the negative, right? Yeah, John Hightower is not looking too good, man. John Hightower is not looking too good, and he's wearing number 82, I think it is, Harold Carmichael's number. Harold Carmichael out here about to get inducted to the Hall of Fame, and John Hightower might not even make this roster. Tough time for him. So we'll see what happens. Another injury that we got to keep an eye on is Dillard. Dillard is starting at left tackle today. You know how they kind of switch it up a little bit, but Dillard is starting at left tackle, but his hand is completely wrapped up. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, he can figure this out, but we will see. Let me get to some of these comments. My bad, y'all. My bad. What's good, Epic Adventures? I gave you your wrench. I saw your comment on the video the other day. You should have a wrench now, man. What's good, BL? Jaden in the building. I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, man? Hey, my man Streamer. You already know. We on it. Good morning, Michael. Good morning. What's good, Eagles Uncensored? What's good, brother? We got Eagle Slayer in the building. What's going on? I don't know why the vets are getting all these days off, but so it be, yeah, I get nervous when they do that because those are the guys I'm worried about most getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. So, I definitely don't want to see that, but it is what it is. Like you said, it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see what happens. They also were talking about not even having padded practices. So that's a possibility as well. So be open to that. Yeah, definitely like and subscribe. Definitely hit that like and subscribe. What's good, Philly Shad? Looks like Eagles think highly of Craig James. Okay, that would be interesting. What's good, running back? What's up, my guy? Got to get on with you one of these days. Of course, definitely. Yeah, I'll reach out to you, man. We'll figure something out. I would love to do that. Looks like we aren't going to get our first round pick with Wentz. We still might. He's going to be out it said 5 to like 12 weeks, I think is the most. Hopefully it's closer to the 5. If it's closer to the 5, he might, start week 1, 2, maybe 3, and we could still get that pick. So, fingers crossed. And who knows? Maybe they can make the playoffs with somebody like who's their backup? Wow. I have him on my fan. Is it Tyrod? No, who is it? Brissett. There we go. Jacoby Brissett. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name. But yeah, maybe they can get by with somebody like Jacoby Brissett, make the playoffs. We still get a first round pick. So there's other ways of this happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care though. I'll take the 2 seconds at this point. I don't even want to deal with Wentz anymore. Like, it's good content. I will, I will say that. You talk about Wentz a little bit and the people come, but yeah, I'm good on Wentz, man. It is what it is. It's over. So Andrew Adams already making some moves, man. He had an impressive tackle for loss on a run play to end the first session of 11 on 11s. Nick Sirianni just unloaded on Jalen Reagor following a second round rep, like legit tore into him. Second team rep, excuse me. Damn, that was from Mike K. So apparently Jalen Reagor is not having the greatest of days today. Rookie cornerback Mike McPherson in one. Yeah, I already said that. So for those that have not seen what I do during these, I know a lot of you guys are at work, so I like to just go through the Twitter sphere. I do talk to some reporters, so I'm just kind of asking questions as we go and try and give it to you all in one space. So you feel free to just, sit back, listen if you're at work, if you're at home, whatever, but be sure to hit that like and subscribe. McPherson is out there with the ones, so, he might be out there doing his thing. Hightower is my surprise cut. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that much of a surprise if he keeps on the same path as he has been right now. Miles Sanders with a drop for the second day in a row. Not his only 2 of the camp. All right, well, he's got to work on that. Yeah, a couple people are reporting that Nick Sirianni got in Jalen Reagor's ear. So we did last time that we were on one of these. The last time that Slay, I believe it was Friday that they all had the day off. Michael Jaquette, shout out to Michael Jaquette. We had him on the show. He was the next up that time. Obviously, this time it's Zach McPherson. I know they've been trying to, switch it up and change it up, but we'll see what happens. Should we pick up Larry Fitzgerald? I'm going to say no. I think, listen, we have a lot of talent at this wide receiver position, and I don't think that we need a veteran. I just really don't. I think we need our coaches to be coaches. That's really all we need. So we have Nick Sirianni, who's, apparently like a wide receiver whisperer. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Vic. Good morning. Oh, you already know. What's good, Scoop Doo? You got to be on your grind. West Coast birds in the house. Yes, sir. What's good? What's good, Lindy? Eason and Ellinger. Don't they have Brissett too? Am I tweaking? I could have swore they had Jacoby Brissett. Cole's trying to get Phillips back. They might have to get Phillip Rivers back. 3K is right around the corner, Joe. Yes, sir. We're very close. All right, so let's get back to the news real quick. If you guys got any questions, feel free about like injuries or anything like that. And I want to know what you guys thinking about Andre Dillard, man. That hand's completely wrapped up. like it's feeling like the same old story with Andre Dillard, which is getting scary. And I'm kind of liking that my man's Nick Sirianni's getting in these guys' ears, man. I really do. Oh, Jacoby's gone. Oh, I'm tweaking then. I'm tweaking. So I guess it is Easton or Ellinger. Easton's just a second year player too. I'm a cynical person. I guess it is what it is, and this is gonna sound like a hurt ex. I don't care, but I would love for one of them to take Carson's spot. I would love for them to go and grab Nick Foles or something like that, just to be that dude. Just I'm at work right now. I appreciate you and what you do. Definitely keep me connected to my birds as I'm working up here in New York Giants County. Hey, more like Giant Hell. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I'm glad I could help, man. For real. Didn't Smith get hurt? Smith is fine. I think it's more precautionary than anything. They're saying that he has an MCL sprain. I'm not too worried about it. He's still out there getting work. He's just not working with the team. I'm okay with that. Gardner Minshew. I like Gardner Minshew. If you guys, watched me before, I was even calling for the Eagles to maybe get him as a backup. I like Gardner Minshew, if I'm being real. He's young. He's, played some decent football in this league. He's made some decent plays. He's put up some decent, games and everything. I like him. I don't know. I know I'm in the minority there. How do you feel about Singleton? 120 tackles in 11 games. That's major to me, but how do you feel about him? I will say, I can say this about Eric Wilson last year as well. I think that their numbers are a bit inflated just because they're on bad teams, so there's a lot more tackles to be had when you're giving up a lot more catches. Yeah, I'm tweaking then. I don't know what number I was thinking then. But yeah, so I think that they're a little bit over. I don't know. I like Alex Singleton. We got to see him on the field. That's where I'm at. Supposedly Easton is showing out. Hey, I wouldn't be mad. Hey, y'all know who I am. Rager just talked about loving the accountability Sirius putting on them at camp. I see no neck. Yeah, this is how you got to be, man. This is definitely how you got to be. You have to hold people accountable. If they're gonna be soft, you got to find that out in the preseason. This is the time to find out who your warriors are. Who's gonna crumble under the pressure? You know what I'm saying? You think we should go offense or defense with 16 mil available? I think we should hold it, if I'm being real. I think unless a glaring hole appears, so to speak, like say you're halfway through the season, before the deadline, and you're like, damn, we need a cornerback. I'm just throwing out there, or a wide receiver or something. Then you address it. But right now, I think you have to see what you have and then make a decision. Don't kind of kitty corner yourself into having to play someone when you might have the solution on your team. So I think we should wait a little bit and then, come back to the situation in a little while. Yeah, Joe, I said that the other day. Flacco to Indian sign Minshew to compete with Mullins. Man, yeah, you can take Joe. You ain't even got to trade him. You could just take him. Jalen Hurts went 3 of 5 in 7-on-7 red zones. TD to Goddard. Sanders dropped tad bit behind, but Def shouldn't have been caught. TD to Goddard. So 2 touchdowns to Goddard. Quez to the 1. Eric Wilson pass breakup on Goddard on a slant route. So Goddard was getting a lot of looks. Quez again making his presence known, and Sanders can't catch still. So we got to figure that out, Sanders. That's that's a big deal. That is a big deal, Miles. Yeah, so it's looking like he's liking Dallas Goddard and Quez, man. Quez is that guy. Shout out to Philly 500, man. Philly 500 was the one saying he was really pounding the table for him. The Colts might have to get a quarterback now. They've always had to get a quarterback. They just had a Carson Wentz, man. Carson Wentz is soft. But anyways, yeah, no, they might. I really don't care, if I'm being real. I did that video about it and I vented, and I feel a lot better now. So I really don't care. He's not our problem anymore. Atlanta week 1, they got us as dogs, but I feel like we're going to blow them out. I think that, listen, I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to blow anybody out, but I think that a lot of people are sleeping on us, man. I really do feel like we're going to be a lot better than a lot of people think. But I will also say the closer the season gets, the more unrealistic I get. So maybe ask me in a couple weeks. Maybe ask me next week. and we'll see if that answer is the same. Yeah, Zach McPherson's really out here making a name for himself, man. I mean, he was a dog in college. He was a dog in college. How would I feel if the Eagles got Larry Fitzgerald just to teach the young wide receivers a few things? I mean, we got a coach for that. I don't really think we need to pay somebody like a Larry Fitzgerald to do that. We need people that are going to be, on the field. That's how you can contribute to this team. Send Foles to Indy and watch Wentz cry. Yeah, it would be funny. I go and y'all heard. Well, maybe I didn't hear, but Foles was gushing over Frank Reich. So like, I think Foles would be 100% down if they made the call. I think that they would be 100% down. So much for 3 first-round picks for y'all. It is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all only winning 3. I mean, shoot, a Lions fans would know. A Lions fan would know about winning 3 to 5. Y'all would know about not winning, right? I'm thinking outside the box is being intrigued how the second O-line unit is looking, guys. Like Herbig, Driscoll, what our future holds there. Dillard and Mailata have been the talk of the town. Yeah, I mean, well, Mailata, I think it's becoming like a pretty obvious thing that Mailata is probably going to win that job, or at least he deserves to. So I think that talk is probably going to slow down pretty soon if Dillard doesn't do something to make it slow down. Or make it a real thing. Herbig has been getting a lot of work with the 1s and the 2s, but he has been in there a lot with the 1s, taking over for Isaac Seumalo. So that's something very positive to see. Driscoll took over the right tackle spot when Lane Johnson was down. I don't know if he's taking it today. I believe he is, but I'm not 100% sure. So don't quote me on that. I would assume he's the next up at right tackle still. I don't see anybody else that really would be. But yeah, so he's getting some work. Yeah, I mean, we have some really good offensive linemen. I want to see what they're going to do as far as the offensive line. I really want to know what the plan is with Landon Dickerson. Like, is he a full go once he's healthy, or is we redshirting him? I don't think we would rush. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. That's okay. We know how to beat the Eagles. The last game I remember we played, y'all, was the Snow Bowl. That was a fun game. What's good, Carlos? What's good? Everybody sleeping on us this season. That's a fact. That's a fact. So I'm going to go through this news real quick one more time for all the new people that are in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new. So the quick news, I'm going to keep saying this because it's important to me. The Eagles began their practice playing the lock, so they're winning off rip. But the Eagles did activate safety Andrew Adams. We did waive Nate Meadors. Davion Taylor is still out with an injury. Alex Singleton is still out on COVID, but he is at the facility. He is at the practice, so that's a major step forward. Jason Kelsey, Darius Slay, Zach Ertz, and Lane Johnson all taken off the day. Zach with the 1s as the cornerback number 1, cornerback number 2 or 1, whatever you want to say. Ryan Kerrigan is back at practice after taking off yesterday with a wrist injury. Seemingly, he is still dealing with that injury. So we'll see what happens there. Rager just got ripped into. So that's some updated news. Rager just got ripped into by his coach, but Quez Watkins has a big catch. Dallas Goedert, I believe, has 2 touchdowns already on the day. Dillard is starting at left tackle for today. He's with the 1s, but his hand is completely wrapped up. So I don't know how important that is. And then the most important news, guys, we are 8 days away from football now. We are 8 days away from the Eagles team hitting the field. And the way that this team is worked out, man, our 2s, our 3s are just as important as our 1s right now. So every game counts. Every game is important. Last game I remember. Yeah, see, I don't remember that game. I don't remember that game. Adams, the guy who intercepted Cam Newton 3 times, I think. Pharrell, hey, hopefully he's a player. Hopefully he's a dog. We clearly let Washington win last year so they can win the division. Yet they have them as division winners and us they have them as like a top 15 team. I really don't see that, but we'll see. And we won. That's cute. That's cute. When's the last time you've been to a Super Bowl, buddy? When's the last time y'all been to a Super Bowl? I'm going to the Lions Eagles game. I might have to just to go meet one pride. See who he is. just to talk that talk in person. Rager trending towards bust. It's not looking good as far. I mean, I don't want to say that. I won't say that it's not looking good because I really haven't heard anything about his play. So Hurts just had a fantastic deep pass to Hightower, who skies over McPherson for a sideline catch. Just as I was talking junk about Hightower, most impressive moment for Hightower all camp. McPherson had great coverage. And shout out to my guy Jacoby Stevens. We had Jacoby Stevens on here as well. He just had a pickoff of Jalen Hurts in 11-on-11. So that's what's up. Shout out to Jacoby Stevens, man. I like to hear his name, man. And he did take that. He got that interception as a linebacker. So for those who care about that. So that catch that John Hightower had was about 30 yards, they're saying. And shout out to everybody that we're gonna have Mike K on the show Friday at 3:00. Well, probably not gonna drop at 3:00. I don't know if we're gonna do it live. We might just record it. But we're gonna have Mike K on the show to talk about it Friday. We're talking to Brandon Godwin. We're gonna have him back on the show. So we're definitely gonna get a lot of these reporters on, and we're gonna definitely chop it up and try and make you guys feel like you're on the field. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. Campbell is no better than Patricia. Dang, what Rager do? I don't know. Rager just apparently didn't do what Nick Sirianni wanted, because Nick Sirianni tore him a new one apparently. But you love to see it. You really do love to see it. You really do love to see it. How you know that? How I know what? Oh, if Campbell, y'all trash. Y'all haven't been to a Super Bowl. When you get to a Super Bowl, come talk to me. Come talk to me. Offensive assistants need to just have Hurts throw a lot of short and intermediate throws accurately, bro. His deep balls have been great though. Yeah, he just needs to keep. I mean, they said they only work in 10 plays. They're working 10 plays that they're continuously rotating. So I mean, it is what it is. The defense is going to catch on, at some point. So some of these interceptions are on the quarterback, but also some of these are just these guys have been going against this play for the past week now. So, they're going to jump some routes. Has anyone seen Saquon? Everybody talking about the Giants and their best players, MIA. Man, they too busy running laps. The Giants can't get out of their own way. They're fighting in camp and stuff. It's crazy. Overweight and out of shape, then injured in his rookie season. Then he stars in his second season out of shape and isn't playing well. I'm in camp. You tell me what you would call that. I would call that, let's just wait. Let's wait, Vic. I would call that, I'm trying to have faith still, man. But I feel you. It's definitely not a good look. Just because you're having fun doesn't mean you're going to win. Yeah, they're trying to bring like lions to the to their practices. Your players are buying in. I like Zangaro pointing out the new equipment at camp, basically for QB drills. I can't talk, y'all. I don't know why. Bro, you're delusional. Language. I mean, from what he says, the players like him. We'll see. I mean, I think that we're seeing some really good things, man. Y'all talking, wait, who are you talking about, Carlos? Because y'all be confusing me. Y'all be talking about 5 different things. Mike K said that the coaches staff isn't hesitating to coach up players after basically every rep. I mean, that's good. I'm happy about that. Good. Go teach these kids something. We have not seen that in so long. That's what we want to see. I mean, from what he's saying, the players like him. Who? Yeah, this dude over here think we talking about ain't nobody talking about the Lions, man. Don't nobody care about don't nobody care about the Lions. You think a Dallas fans out here defending the Lions on the Eagles channel? See, for anybody that's not a Cowboys fan or a Eagles fan, y'all gotta understand we hate each other, but we hate everybody else way more. Like you gotta realize, right? We hate each other a lot. But when it comes down to other teams talking about our division or talking about our squads, we're the only ones that could call each other trash. Outside of that, we don't do that. We don't do that here. Yeah, I don't know who the Lions have. The Lions don't have nobody. Nobody. Detroit stinking. What's good? What's good, Bird Gang 31? Shout out to my guy, Bird Gang 31. Shout out to everybody that's in here, man. We got 50 people in here across all the channels. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new. We're on the road to 3K. 3K, and I won't sing anymore. I won't do any of these more like little singing bits if we hit 3K. But back to the news. I'm going to repeat the news, the major headlines from camp so far. You guys ask me if you have any questions that you guys missed anything, just let me know. If you're new to this, I just basically am keeping all the news in one spot so you guys can listen, hear it, and not have to really, scour the internets. But let's recap real quick. So the Eagles did activate Andrew Adams. They waived safety Nate Meadors, Davion Taylor, and Alex Singleton are still out. But Alex Singleton is back at practice, so that's major. That's very major. He was obviously on the COVID list, so he's back allowed around the team. So it shouldn't be too long till he's back with the team. Jason Kelsey, Darius Slay, Zach Ertz, Lane Johnson, all of them have a day off. Zach McPherson is starting with the ones, and he's out there balling. I know everybody wants to know this, so Nick Sirianni is wearing a McNabb shirt. Where are we at? Ryan Kerrigan is also back at practice. He's still nursing that wrist injury. And Jalen Hurts is getting better. He just keeps on getting better. He did have an interception today. He also has a two huge throws that didn't go for touchdowns. One to Hightower, one to Quez. And then he had 2 touchdowns, both, I believe, to Dallas Goedert. So that's where we are right now. And Dillard's still out there getting caked on, man. It's not a good day for him. Not a good opening to camp for Andre Dillard. It looks like Jordan Mailata is probably going to be that guy, which I'm not mad at. It is what it is. Andre Dillard, you had your chance. You had your chance. Anyone find ice cream on the field yet? Exactly. Love it. Yeah, facts. Exactly. I like that. Go Eagles. What's good, Troy? What's good? Fly Eagles fly. You already know. Okay, let me indulge you. We have a top 5 tight end. We have a top 10 O-line, solid running backs, a top tier coaching staff. How do you have a top tier coach? You have our coaching staff, basically. Go, so you need some milk, man. You need some milk, dog. If you had to pick a quarterback or wide receiver for me to replace, because I am very good at both positions, who would it be and why? I'm confused by that question. If you had to pick a quarterback or wide, like for you to play, like I don't know how good you are at sports, dog. I don't know if I'm putting you anywhere, to be honest. Send me some tapes. I don't know. I told everyone to watch for McPherson. Yeah, McPherson's out there doing his thing, man. He's definitely doing his thing. What's up? What's good, Rome? What's good, brother? What's good? I already said hi to you, bro. But what's up again, bro? What's up, bro? Would you be okay if y'all sign MG after my Cowboys let him go this season? Michael Gallup, we'll see where we are with our wide receivers. If we need a wide receiver, if he has another good year and it's, just you guys can't find a mutual agreement, maybe I would, if he's a good player and we need that position, I'm not against signing anybody if I'm being 100% honest. So, hey, if that's what we do, that's what we do. The Lions literally have debatably the worst defense in the entire league. They've never made a Super Bowl. Like, they've never even been there. Like, maybe a couple of their fans have had, like, tickets. I don't know. But I know they've never seen their team play. Ever. They made 2 of the greatest players of all time at their position, I'll say, retire early. That's all I got to say. What's good, Weezy? Go Birds. Yes, sir. Go Birds. He's a pretty good deep threat. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if we need that position, I'm not against signing anybody. I don't care. Put talent on this team, and if it's young talent, hey, even better. Even better. My birthday is in 10 days, y'all. I just want to let y'all know. Start saving up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's good, Sonic? What's good? What defensive scheme we run in? I heard it was like 4th. It's going to be a multiple front. So we were talking to I think was it I want to say it was Chris McPherson that went really in depth on what defense we're going to be doing, but it's going to be a really multiple defense. He said that it's going to be it's going to mirror kind of what the Vikings did last year. Is that who he said? No, he said, who did he say? The Rams? I think he said the Rams. He said it's going to mirror what the Rams were doing last year. So it's going to have 3-4 looks. It's going to have 4-3 looks. You're gonna have a multiple looks. So we're gonna be very versatile. Go back and watch that one with Chris McPherson because he like really, really went in depth for y'all. Like I love Chris McPherson. I love Dave Spadero too, but Chris McPherson just went in. Like he dropped a lot of knowledge. I respect that. So definitely go back and watch that because he gave a lot of those answers. But I believe it was him that was saying that it's going to be multiple fronts. You might see these guys with 4 guys in their hand in the ground. You might see 3. You might see 4 linebackers. You might see 3. You might see 2. So it's going to be fun. Why does everybody want Larry Fitzgerald all of a sudden? I'm good. I'm good on Larry. Like Larry, Larry's a legend, man. I respect Larry, but I don't think we really need him, man. You know, why I don't think we need a guy to coach up our wide receivers. If we do, then we need to get new coaches because the Trey is garbage next. Fitzgerald will not play for any team. Like, yeah, I don't think he would want to come here anyways. Why would he? Let's go, Leo Nation. You already know, bro. I never knew what that emoji was until you started using it. I'm not gonna lie. Rams did have a good defense last year. Hey, so I hope it mirrors that in that sense as well. But no, yeah, he said as far as the look, he said he thinks it's going to mirror what they were doing. So fly Eagles fly, you already know, bro. Our defense is underrated. We're going to be top 10. We definitely are. Jamon Osborne really pushing for that backup Z position. Facts. I haven't really. I don't know why I said facts, but is that true? Like I haven't really heard much about him. I'm sitting here saying facts like I knew. So I guess but my question is, and maybe you guys know, is Steve Nelson practicing? I assume so because they didn't say he's off. And then Kemba only got $8 million a year. I know that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. My bad, y'all. Mine's is 17. So 3 days right after mine. That's what's up. Oops. You're gonna see 3-4-4-3 under double A gap. You're gonna see it all. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, man. This is gonna be fun. And Chris, yeah, I love his mic, bro. This is the same mic he has, bro. He might have like the older version, but I love his mic. That's why I had to get it. Larry Old, they can get a receiver with some of that money and draft pick. Yeah, I don't think we have to see what we have, see what you have on this team first, and then you make that decision. What's good, Adi B? Joe, are you a Leo? If so, I am too. Just my that's what's up, man. Happy belated. Happy belated. Yeah. We Leos, bro. We Leos out here. Yeah, I've heard good things about Osborne, 9 of 11 on catches and one of the most targeted wide receivers of camp thus far. We'll see how he does in preseason. Wow, that's what's up. We're gonna have to get you on here. We're gonna have to talk and chop it up about these training camp days, man. Lines are definitely trash. Me too, 8-16. 2 days after. That's crazy. Yes, Nelson is at practice. Hey, I'm gonna probably do a live for my birthday. Nelson is at practice. That's what's up. Good. All right, good. I know Slay didn't practice today, but I think Nelson. Yeah, Slay didn't practice, but yeah, it's just I'm literally not hearing anything about Nelson. At least Nelson was getting not at least, but Nelson's low key been getting burnt like the last couple of days. I want to make sure he ain't getting burnt today. I guess no news is good news, right? Yeah, Zach McPherson's that dude right now. That's what's up. So Zach Ertz is also very active talking to receivers coach Aaron Moorhead. Brandon Brooks and Landon Dickerson are both not practicing also. Sheesh, I know Kemba didn't have a good year, but the way guys, yeah, I know. I was massive. That's crazy. I was surprised he got bought out, to be real. Like I don't think he's trash. Hurt season, yes, sir. I wish these came up. The Lakers are setting themselves up for an epic fail. Yeah, it's all about the Nets. Y'all know that. What I mean by QB or wide receiver replacement is assuming that a quarterback or wide receiver is struggling and can't big time at one of the positions, and two get traded or released by the team, and they call me up. Who would it be? Um, I'd obviously rather one of our wide receivers struggle than Jalen Hurts. You know, so I mean that's where I'm at right now. I guess if I'm picking one of my units to have like a guy that's struggling, it would probably be like a wide receiver. I don't want Jalen Hurts to struggle. I mean, if Jalen Hurts is good, we could figure the rest out. I heard Jannard Avery has looked good. Makes sense because his breakout rookie year when he had a ton of sacks, they all came from the stand-up position, not with his hand in the dirt. Hey, exactly, big facts. And I think that he's somebody that we're definitely going to be looking at. It's very interesting to see that we, extended not Lane Johnson. It is what it is. I get or restructured, I should say, not extended. But restructured Derek Barnett. I was kind of surprised by that. I understand he still gets his money, but it was surprising. It was surprising. He said, "I'm running a 40-yard dash on my birthday, the 40 on my 40. See how close I can am to get to my old. They used to run a 4.29. That's crazy. I ain't never ran a 4.29 in my life. I don't think I even ran a 40. If I'm being honest, I played football my whole high school career. I don't think I ever ran a 40. I probably did, but I tried not to remember it. Right? Damn, I feel you look at our camp and you're like, it's just camp. All these numbers are cool, whatever. That's cool. But then you look around the league, man, like Newton 2 of 6 with an interception. Jones is 4 of 5. That's good. Mac Jones is doing all right. But like, I don't know, man. Makes you feel good about your team, right? Boss man Fat out there, challenging for a starting spot. That's good for him. Nobody cares. Shout out to my guy Epic Adventures for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that, man. Click the like and subscribe for my man. Let's get him to 5K by September. I'm happy to be a member. Dope channel, my man. Keep up the great work. I appreciate you so much, man. That means a lot, for real. That means a lot. I appreciate the kind words, man. Y'all gonna make me blush. Y'all gonna make me blush. But I appreciate that. But listen to him, man. Go hit that like and subscribe. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could finish a 40-yard yet, bro. I would die. I would die. I am fat, bro. That is never happening for me. Burgang 31. Don't forget to stretch those legs first. You pull them out. Yeah, that's gonna be. You might go viral. You do that, man. I'll definitely be tuned in. Let me know, man. I'll host it. I'll do it. I'll do like a whole segment around it. That would be hilarious, actually. I want more news, guys. Come on. Well, at least y'all got a second round pick from Indy. Look, we got 2 first, 2 seconds next year. That's where my mind is. If I wake up on draft day and we have 2 first, then God bless America. But other than that, man, I'm not stressing over Carson Wentz anymore. I'm just not. Boss man fat. He is a beast, though. He is good. I said it. I think me and you talked about it when we were doing some of our mock drafts. I've said that Kelvin Joseph was good before he got drafted. I'm not gonna sit here and just because he's a cowboy, I think he's trash. But I hope he's trash now. I hope I was wrong. I definitely hope I was wrong. Hell yeah! Shout out to Brandon, man. We got to get him back on. Well, not back on like he left or something, but Yeah, he be a busy man. Yeah, y'all all know he about to have a little baby. He about to have a little baby. We gonna make him our mascot. The baby gonna be our mascot. Let me stop. Kelvin is a stud, good value where he was picked. Yeah, I can't hate on him. Man. I really can't hate on him, man. Hell yeah, I'm down. You can host. Would be honored. That would be funny. I would do it. I would definitely do it. Boss Man Fat ain't going to be trash. He's not. He's good. He's good. I don't know if he'll be great this year, but he's going to be good. Apparently, he's fighting for a starting spot for you guys. So I'm sure you guys hope that he's good. But screw him, man. If this practice is over already, like I don't understand actually. If this practice is over already, I'm tweaking. Whew. Shout out to my guy Jake Arthur. The Colts ain't looking good right now. They got a lot of injuries. Man, this better not be over. I'm gonna go crazy on Nick Sirianni, man. We need football. My bad, y'all. We'll keep in mind he dropped because of his off-field problems. Facts. Like most rookie corners, he'll probably have his struggles year one, but Trayvon Diggs even showed growth. And yeah, I mean, sure, if Trayvon Diggs played Carson Wentz every game, man, he would be a dog. He would he would break records. People want to say Calvin. Who the hell is Calvin? Calvin Joseph locked down Devontae Smith in college, but that's not the case. No, he was on him for like a couple of plays. Yeah, the people overhype stuff. So Castro, Patty Mills in Brooklyn, huh? It sounds good. I mean, it is what it is. I hope he does well. We need big men, bro. I don't even know who Patty Mills is, if I'm being 100% honest. I'm not gonna sit here and act like that's why I don't cover basketball on my channel. But hey, I'm gonna look him up. We're gonna do some research and we're gonna figure out if he's good for the team. Hopefully he is. New to the channel. I'm here for the content. Go Philly. I appreciate you, Ray. Welcome to the family, bro. I really appreciate that. And shout out to everybody in here, man. We still got 45 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. Goes a long way. We're trying to reach 3K. Carlos, exactly. That's why it's good value in round 2. Look at Zaven Collins getting picked too early and getting arrested. Can't take the risk. And Kelvin already had the prior issue. Facts. And if you guys are new, go to my playlists, and I have a playlist of all the Eagles players that I've interviewed. We've had Jack Stahl, Michael Jaquette, Ryan Kerrigan, a bunch of other people. Yeah, I don't know, y'all name them. And we've had other reporters on and stuff like that. Derek Gunn, Derek Spadero, you name it. We've probably had them on here. So definitely, if you're new to the channel, go check that playlist out and let me know what you think, man. We always having new people on here, so I love getting new family. Calvin also wasn't perfect. The argument there, but I think you can also argue just as talented as where he was picked. Yeah, I like the kid. I mean, I don't like him now, but I liked him pre-draft, so I'm not gonna sit here and hate. Important position this year is Javon Hargrave or Milton Williams. Whoever plays by Fletcher has to be dominant. I agree. I think Milton Williams is going to be moving around a lot. This defensive line is gonna be fun. This defensive line is gonna be so much fun. Shout out to Bird Gang 31 for the $5. He said just hit 300 check channel. About to give out a Slay, Boston Scott, Quez, Watkins Rare, Auto RC card, and some other turn up and Bird Gang Nation Sports Talk. Yes, sir. Go check out his channel. Congratulations on the 300. And thank you for that $5 super chat. I appreciate that. And let me get one of those cards because y'all always doing giveaways and stuff. But Joe Castro don't ever get shit. I got excuse my language. Shout out to Bird Gang Birdman. He got me a pen. I won a pen off him. And then Philly Foothills. He got me a mug, I believe I won off him. So yeah, man, I'm getting tired of all these damn these are all these giveaways, but Joe don't get nothing. Joe Castro never get a giveaway. Give something to me. What happened to Jason Peters? Man, he probably chilling. He working on his truck right now. What you mean? What happened to Jason Peters? He's chilling. There's no don't bring up that name. Don't you give anybody no ideas. Yeah, man, there ain't no more news. Everybody just clamming up now. That's crazy. If this is over, let me ask all y'all in here. Am I tweaking because these practices are mad short? What are like I understand and shout out to Spadero. Dave Spadero did say, or it might have been Chris McPhail. I don't know. Somebody said somebody said to me that they are staying like an hour after and working individually and working with their positional group. So it's not necessarily ending when the team drills end, but it's like, bro, I wanna see some, like come on, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm tweaking, but I'm getting tired of these short ass practices. DT four position is important too. Ridgeway, yeah, Ridgeway, yeah. It's crazy that we're that deep, though. If you really think about it, it's crazy that we're that deep. Do you think we make another splash in free agency or in trade? Probably not. I personally don't think we should. Not yet, at least. Maybe in a couple, a couple games into the season, we see where this team is. But right now, I think you got to see what you have. Haven't heard of him lately. It just crossed my mind. Yeah, don't bring him up, man. Let him be retired, bro. Let him be retired. It's a shame JP's time as an Eagle ended that way. It did. I forgot about that year already. I think we talked about this. That means nothing to me. He's a Hall of Famer for me. He's one of the best Eagle players, period, regardless of positions. So it is what it is. It does suck that was the last year, but I don't care. He got a ring with us. That's all good. You win, my guy. I'm definitely gonna be watching. So I hope I win, man, because I'm tired of losing. That gonna be hurting my heart. My heart. Is my heart on this side? This side. This is bad. Jonathan Gannon is at Prescott. This is over already. That's crazy. If I was to get a jersey, it would probably be Devontae Smith right now. Maybe Miles Sanders, but probably Devontae Smith. I want to get a Hurts, but I'm gonna wait a couple weeks, see how good he plays. It feels like they are being short, mad short. It might be. I haven't bought a jersey thinking B Docs. Oh, Dawkins is that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. If you need one, that's definitely a no-brainer. The practices may be short, but they said the practices are more physical than when Doug was here. Yeah. Do you think Jackson can be third tight end? Not yet, especially if we have Zach Ertz. I don't think not yet. Do you think we're going to keep Ertz or trade? And how do you feel about Ertz staying? I wouldn't be mad if Ertz stays. If he wants to be here, I like that. I keep on hearing that he keeps on going up to the coaches. Today he was kind of in Aaron Moorhead's ear. The other practice that he was off, he was in Tyree Jackson's ear. So he seems to be wanting to take on that role of, the mentor. So, hey, and I still think he's a great player. So you doing any custom merch? We do have custom merch. If you check the links in the description, man, we have a couple different types of merch. One with actually your cousin in a cart as a cartoon. Hold on, I might have a picture of it. Let me see if I have a picture of it. Yeah, so we have these. That's your cousin right there. That's your cousin. You gotta go support your cousin. Yeah, but no, all the links are in the description. We appreciate you, bro, for real. Jackson would have to I can't speak, would have to outplay Stoll. He would have to play Rodgers right now. If we still have Ertz, he would probably have to play outplay Rodgers. I don't care what any shout out to my guy Marvin. I haven't seen a grip. I don't care what anybody says. If he did not get Jalen Hurts and we had Carson Wentz again this year, we would be in big time trouble. I agree. Ain't no joke. That is no joke. You ain't lying, brother. My guy, Philly Take with RB. If you guys are not subscribed, first of all, I don't know how you're not subscribed to him. If you're not subscribed to my guy RB, definitely go check out his channel and hit that subscribe button, man. He out here lying, calling me a goat. That's the goat right there. That's the goat right there. But if I know a lot of you guys are Sixer fans, he's the guy for that. You know, Eagles talk also. We just had him, Lord Brunson, and Philly 500 was an awesome live. So definitely go check that video out on my channel. But definitely go subscribe to him, man. That's my boy, man. Off this YouTube stuff. That's the homie. He's a good dude, man. Shout out to RB. Noise. Keep Ertz. No more crying on TV. Ertz, we're going to pretend it didn't happen. I'm down to forget about it. I'm down to forget about it. But listen, guys, I'm about to get out of here, man. I appreciate all of you, you know, just chilling, kicking it. I'm probably not going to do a video about the training camp day today because I don't really feel like anything happened, if I'm being honest. So I'm probably not going to even do a video about it. But be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'll probably go live later on tonight, so definitely be checking out for that. And I do have a video dropping in a little bit that is just basically for my fantasy football head. So if you are a fantasy football head, check it out. If you're a member, you probably already watched it because it's already a members only video. But I'm gonna probably be dropping that around 12:30, so definitely be checking for that. But other than that, guys, y'all know what it is, man. You know I love you guys. But it is Fly Eagles Fly, and we are out here. Peace. Entertainment.